well, it's not morning. It's afternoon. It's 13 minutes to 5 o'clock. And I recently woke up. So, I was at work last night. And, yeah, work, finally, Worked last weekend. A couple days in between at AutoZone. And work this weekend. I got 4 days starting tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at AutoZone. And then I got Thursday the next day and Friday. So I guess I have to enjoy this day as much as possible. So, Seth was wanting to go with his friend to the movies, and I was like, well, I go. Because I've never been, I can't talk, never been to the drive-in theater here since we got here. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do. Hopefully it don't cost a lot of money. $10 a carload. So it should be $5 for me and you. Whatever good it is. But anyway, I had this idea pop in my head, and I was already doing a couple of videos on. Would you stop sneezing on me? On Instagram, and so it's just, I think I put it on video before. I'm not sure. And somebody was asking me about how earmuffs feel and stuff like that, or I forgot exactly how it was and what the question was. And so I thought, well, wouldn't it be pretty neat if you had the best of both worlds? And there's even more worlds than that if you want to really get technical about it. Because these right here, I've had these for quite a while, and actually I give them away twice, and I got them back both times. And I traded something better or something like that, or something different to the person I give them to. And so when I got them back the first time, these speaker covers were all messed up and everything. And now I restored those. Hey, easy, bud. He's sitting anywhere he wants. So I thought, well, it'd be neat if you take what people would call the furry type of earmuffs, and if they were going out to shooting ranges or something like that, they have passives. Oops. Let me pull these up a little bit more. Yeah, and passive earmuffs, and it was cold outside, so what you could do is, I had some Chinese ones, and they kind of messed up on me. So what I did was, there was already a slit on one side, and I cut a slit on the other side, and I folded them over the passive ones here. But really, these are what I used for sleeping and everything. And I had gels on them. I had fleece inside of them, kind of not rub the foam. That's why I put fleece in them. But with these right here, they do the same thing as far as the hearing protection and keep your ears warm. And it really darn comfortable. And so they're really neat in that aspect. And you got enough layering for the hole there for your ear and stuff. And so they really put you in that sleep mode, I guess. And this one right here, though, is kind of giving me a little bit of heck. So basically, you see it right here. See, you still got the foam in there, the foam, dampening foam, and the ear pad itself, the ear cushion rather. So what you do is guide it over to these two. Take this right here off by moving it a certain way, and you pull it off. Then you take the slit side and put it over that little knot, and then you pull both sides over it, and so then you get earmuffs kind of thing. You got the thermal earmuffs plus the acoustic earmuffs. So that's the type of earmuffs. You also got like 3 categories. You have headphones, which go over the ears, and they can be oral, circumaural, and you got earmuff hearing protectors that do the same thing, oral or circumaural, and they protect against, well, the headphones do for the audio. The hearing protectors, earmuffs, people call them headphones too. They help with acoustic. Then you got earmuff fur ones, the thermal ones, which are not oral. They don't go around your ears. They go on your ear. But there are some that have like a little cup shape and they go around your ears. But very rare. And so, and you get the best of both worlds on acoustic and thermal when you do something like this. But wouldn't it be neat, though, to have the best of three worlds? Oops, I think I might have pulled this too hard. Now, take, there you go. The best of three worlds by taking something like this and putting, see, you have hearing protection, you also have a radio, and you also have, the radio's down here, and you also have active listening. So if you turn this switch on, oops, it was on, I didn't know it was on. If you turn that switch on, you also can hear, and the more you turn it up, the more you can hear the outside world without taking these off, without taking the earmuffs off. Headphone earmuffs off. Peltor, it is. So that'd be pretty neat, wouldn't it? So basically what you would do is you would do the same thing you did here. You would find a nice pair of, probably likely jumbo thermal earmuffs, which are the acrylic furry ones, whatever you want to call it, and take that covering off, and you would slip them over these. Well, take the headband thing off first, and slip them over these, and cut a slit where these little knobs are. And then after you do that, you're putting them on top of the the ear cushion things here. And after you do that, you would put the headband back on. And so when you go outside, you would have active listening, you would have warm ears, and you would have a radio. You would have radio, active listening, warm ears, and hearing protection all in one. So that would be pretty neat. What a neat concept that would be. These right here, I might try these later on tonight. But anyway, my other one's messed up, so I decided to put the floofy stuff on these. But anyway, I think that would be pretty neat. And especially for Peltor. Peltor is one of the best earmuffs you can find out there on the market. And to have, or maybe even to have an attachment. Oops. Sounds like a snap-in attachment, like this right here. Instead of doing all that, making all that effort, something that pops in and out like this thing does, So if you want to say, get your little fuzzy attachment, you already have that on your Peltor thingamajig here, and all you'd have to do is just snap it right back on. That would be pretty neat if they ever came out with something like that. I don't know when and if they ever would, but who knows? They're coming out with all kind of stuff here lately. But that would be like a I don't know, like some kind of attachment for winter and stuff like that. You can buy them separately, and they got all kind of ear cushions out there lately that you can use for like the gels and stuff, and they got different colors on them. And there's also one for the X series, Peltor X series, that you can snap in there that has it has Bluetooth. You can somebody can make calls or whatever, and you can talk back to them and stuff like that. They just recently came out with it. So, and I think they would fit something like this. They would fit regular passive earmuffs, but that's not really what they're for. They're usually for the X series, but you could snap them on the other passive earmuffs. They would work fine. But anyway, that's just an idea. I don't know if that's going to really actually work or not, but I might give it a whirl, might give it a try. Anyway, let's see. Okay, so what I did was I unattached, took that off there, these little knot things here, little side little post there, and I took that part off the headband. So what I'm gonna do now is I got these earmuffs that these type of earmuffs don't stay in your ears. So I was about to give them away to somebody. I bought a couple of them weeks ago, just to give them away, probably for ministry or something like that. It's just kind of as a segue to talking about the Lord and everything, get a witness and stuff. So instead of doing that with these are big old clunky type things. I just took that off there, and we'll see how that'll fit on here. And it looks like it'll fit good. So I'm gonna pause this, and I'm gonna see if I can manipulate this to get it on here. And it looks all furry, cushiony and stuff, so it might be too big. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try right now before I do all that. Yeah, let's see how that works. I don't know. It might work pretty good. But yeah, it looks like it will. But that's the concept pretty much, to having all three worlds into just one. So you got your acoustic earmuffs, you got your thermal earmuffs, and you got your audio earmuffs, headphones, what do you want to call it. Of course that sinks in a little bit right there. So now what I'm going to have to end up doing is taking my knife and cutting a slit right there, probably further back this way. I don't want to cut that elastic part. Cutting a slit right there and cutting one right here. And well, I might want to, there we go, rotate a little bit. That way I don't cut the joint of the elastic. So one right here and one right here. Yeah, it's kind of falling off. These are a little bit bigger than normal. But the idea is to have Peltor Earmuffs, which have a radio, which have active listening, which are acoustic, which are thermal. All three worlds in one. So, I'm going to pause this for a minute and give that a try. Okay, so I got that part done. So, I got the little thing showing through there. Right like that. And I really do want to make this a little bit wider, that way the little clip-on part won't have a hard time getting back on there. And this is the same with this one. You see where it's scored to that. Yeah. And so now I'm going to try to put it back on here, and that might be a little tough. Here it goes. Wants to play hard to get. This is thicker. Oh no. There we go, there's one. Now for the other one. I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Got that on there. Now, this is basically what you got. That's on there. It might look a little silly. That's okay. So, you got that on there. And that on there. And let's see here. What you got is that. As opposed to this, you got that. And you got like little earmuffs. And you got the gels that are inside, which still provide that cushioning. and fleece in there too, which really isn't needed. So, actually, I think I got I got these on backwards. I got them on backwards. Speakers go out. Yeah, there we go. See, you still have the active listening and everything. Let's see here. Still hear the radio. Yeah, active listening on. I don't know if I heard Seth in the shower there. I probably wouldn't have been able to hear him as much if I had just a regular ear cup on, but I don't know. So you got warm ears, you got hearing protection, and you got a radio, and of course this right here along with the radio. That's pretty neat, don't you think? I might do the other side here in just a minute. But with these, see, you also got your imprint of the ear, and it makes it all nice and comfortable. But with these, you got two worlds. You got the thermal, and you got the acoustic. And so, let me find the side I was using on. Here we go. So these are pretty comfortable too. And these, you can sleep in. You can have warm ears plus a downgraded barking sound or whatever else, or your husband snoring or your wife snoring. God forbid. So anyway, there you go. And I might do the rest of these later on and show them in another video or something. But I think these are great. Even just like this, I have to adjust that fur thing. Well, yeah. Tell me what you think. See you later. Bye.